Yo, my funky friends, Lotto Monkey Boy here, welcoming you back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Skyward. So in the last part, we defeated the imprisoned for the second time, and we found the whereabouts of Zelda, and we basically got what we have to do next, which is find the Triforce, which is in Skyloft, and somehow find that. But before we do that, I believe now I can continue with the Goron side quest since he's now back. Let's see what he has to say. I mean, you might just not be able to do this anymore. Ancient volume in the course of my research. Want to know what it had to say? Sure. So he'll basically teach us how to basically find the other things. So here it says arrow in repose, so stuff like that. And basically what we have to do is if we draw an arrow on the goddess wall, we can basically get a bunch of arrows. And the reason that I couldn't do this like earlier was because back when I first tried to do this, it was before we had gone to the sand ship and gotten arrows for the first time, and therefore the game just didn't. What? Really? Well, I guess I'll just try and do that again. Alright, let's try that again. I'm not really sure how it didn't work the last time, but oh well. Alright, let's do something like this. Then come across like this. And that should work. I'm not really sure why it didn't work the last time, unless if I'm... Okay, there we go. I mean, sometimes the drawings are a little picky about what they accept and what they don't, but basically, as you saw, that's how you get arrows and give little tokens. So we'll get one more thing. Let's see what we get. Alright, we get a dusk relic, which I don't need at this point, but just nice to know. Like, I just like doing this entirety of the side quest. I have 11 of them, seriously? I mean, okay. I just at least except for the mysteries that follow after this. You want to know what else was written there? Absolutely! The three Ingalls, Trey, Ingalls, and the text is too badly damaged to be on that. But what do you suppose it could say? Well, I have to go and reset the game real quick. When we get back, I will show you what that is. So I just like doing the Goron side quest because it basically teaches you all of the things that you can do with a goddess well, all of the things that you can draw. And yeah, the reason that as I said, the reason I couldn't do this earlier is because that one was arrows, and you can't get the arrows until you have the bow, which I didn't have at that time. Anyways, I will show you what he meant by triangles next time after I reset the game and stuff. Alright, let's see what we can do with the triangles, whatever it said. Anyways, if you can't, basically you have to draw the Triforce in one stoop. So basically you want to do something like this. Come like that. I've gotten a lot of practice from this back from Phantom Hourglass when you had to like draw the Triforce on that one door in one swoop. So I know how to. I think that should be good enough. And if you do that, you actually get 3 fairies, which is pretty awesome. Holy Goron! Oh! Last part of the old text was explained. Nice going, bud. And then he'll say that, no, I've seen everything that those ancient writings have to say. So anyway, that's the last thing. I really owe you. Let me give you this. Just my way of saying thanks. And we get a gold rupee if we actually complete the entirety of that side quest. If you just want the piece of heart, you only have to do 1. But if you want a gold rupee and some treasures and some other money, you can basically carry it out all the way to the end. And I just like how it basically teaches you the things that you can draw, because now we also know you can draw a Triforce and get 3 fairies, which I guess would actually be better than drawing the heart, because I think each fairy heals like 6 hearts. Since there's 3 of them, that would be 18, and they're only like 9 hearts. But I guess you don't even learn that you can draw the Triforce until this point in the game. Anyways, that was just completing the Goron side quest, which I said I wanted to do. And anyway, now we're actually gonna continue on with the main quest, as I said. Next episode, I will start with I'll start doing more of the side questy stuff. But for now, I just want to get all of the main quest in the sky out of the way. So what we have to do is Zelda or Impa or Granny might have mentioned this back in the Sealed Temple / I think Hylia's Temple, that's what it was called in the past. But we have to go and see Gapor, Headmaster Gapor, and I think one of them mentioned it. Maybe Fee said it. I don't really remember. I don't read the text too closely, but that's where we have to go. And basically, we have to do a bunch of interesting stuff in the sky, and then it'll lead to some more interesting stuff. Basically, like I really like how like the stuff that you have to do in the sky to progress the main story. I just think it's very interesting. Like a lot of it is mainly just like interacting with other people, which I think is pretty nice. And I don't know if a lot of people like agree with me on that, but I like how the game is very balanced between like in the main quest between what you have to do in the sky and what you have to do on the surface. Anyways, he clearly has something to say. Hello, Link. Have you heard anything more about my daughter? If you know anything at all, I urge you to share with me. Okay. I guess Link did it. You want to tell me, but you can't? I understand. Okay, I guess he didn't really care that much after all. I can't tell you. Okay, that's fair enough. Doing some thinking, he had this destiny thrust upon you without warning, or choice for that matter. Dude, it's okay. I'm happy about it. I mean, check out this giant sword I've got. I mean, not everybody's got the Master Sword on their backs and, you know, do cool stuff. Any question about Skyloft? Glad to help you, I know. So, basically, we have to ask him. So it said, like, Skyloft World's history, and we want to know about the Triforce. Where'd you hear that word? Your daughter told it to me. Oh! I wish Link had, like, said something like that. I think that would be pretty funny, but they shouldn't make like a Zelda game where you can, like, type in stuff to say. I don't know. I feel like that would be funny. Anyways, he said something like that, then you want to run away, and then he'll call you back. Just a moment. There's one who has vast knowledge. You're familiar with Levias, the great sky spirit? No? Am I supposed to know that name? Because I don't. If anyone in the entire Skyloft and beyond would know about the Triforce, it would be him. Where is he? Seriously, I'd never seen this guy. I feel that might be your next question. Imagine your travel, you've taken notice of the tremendous Thunderhead. Yeah, I've actually figured out how to get in there, to be honest. So, I've actually been inside the Thunderhead, but I still couldn't find him, or maybe I just didn't really know what to look for. Anyways, I'll go talk to Instructor Olin next, so basically that's who we have to talk to. So we have to talk to a bunch of people, and then eventually we'll figure out how to get Levias to appear, and then we can talk to him, and then we can learn about the Triforce, so that's pretty awesome. So Olin is in one of these rooms. Okay, it was this room. That was a very lucky guess. Or maybe I just knew it, like, subconsciously. I don't really know. Anyways, now we get to talk to this guy. What? Levias, talking to the headmaster. Well, I've actually talked to a ton of people, but I guess headmaster's the one who told me about Levias. Anyways, that's a monster? Oh, well, don't worry. I've probably killed bigger monsters than him, to be honest. I mean, I've been around. I've been places, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, he'll say that Levias is a monster or something, and I want to talk to him anyways, because honestly, Link just doesn't really care at this point. He'll just do anything, mainly because I guess he knows he can do anything. Brushed aside, flying to your death. Trust me, I've probably faced more deadly things. You're still playing? Of course I am, dude. Link has, like, you just, like, can't change Link's mind when he's, like, set his mind to something. I don't really know. I kind of envy Link in that way. Like, he just really just does whatever he wants and doesn't care. But anyways, I guess by just being as stubborn and refusing to back down as ever, he can convince people to help him, which is probably a good quality. He should, like, run for a political, like, position. He should run for president. I mean, seriously, he'd be better than Trump or Hillary. I mean, he'll just be like, I want to do this, and then eventually they'll just all do it because he'll just refuse to back down. I think that's, I mean, I guess you have to make compromises sometimes too, but I don't really know. I guess he's still a, like, teenager, so anyways, what we're learning now is we're learning how to do a move called, like, the dash spin or something, which is a move that you can perform on your loft wing. Basically, you just press A, except now instead of just moving forward, you'll do a barrel roll. Literally, you're gonna do a barrel roll, except this time you only press A, you don't press Z or R. I guess in this game it's called a spiral charge, but I mean, it's literally the same thing. Destroy 10 targets in under 2 minutes. Yeah, that's not exactly the hardest thing to do. Anyways, basically you want to come up to a target like this, then press A, and you can break it. So there are more than 10 targets, you just have to break 10. This honestly isn't that difficult. I used to have a ton of issues with it, and then I guess I got good at the game or something. I don't really know. Anyways, yeah, you just really, I guess the thing is you just have to have really good control with your loft wing in general, and I don't really know, just sort of like never stop. And okay, move like this, come through here. So we're already halfway done, and we have a ton of time left. I guess I'll go for this one next. Okay, barely hit that one. Let's come over here. Got you. Let's see if I can do this all in under a minute. I don't think I am. I can't. Where are the rest of the targets? I think I just lost them. Okay, there's one right there. Grab that. I guess one of the things is you sort of have to like keep on finding the targets, and they're sometimes like hidden on these rocks. Okay, there's one between these two rocks. I guess I'll go after that one. Wait, what the? That didn't work. Oh, I like hit the branch bare. I hit like the side of the rock. Barely. That's something you have to be watch out for. You can't like hit any of the branches. Okay, now I'm doing poorly, which is kind of a shame. I was doing so well at the beginning. I mean, I'll probably still get this, but I think there's one like right here, right? Yeah. Seriously, can I like hit these, please? Alright. It's okay, it's okay. Let's just turn around. Oh, there's two of them on this one, and there's still the one inside here, right? So, let's... Oh, dang it. Missed that one. Okay. I might actually fail this, which would be kind of sad, but I don't know. Let's come up for this one, and then... Yeah, I'm gonna like miss it by one. That's kind of lame, but oh well. It's because I couldn't hit that one in the middle. Wait, is there like one on this island? Okay, I guess I got all of them but one, so that's kind of a shame. Oh well, I'll redo it real quick, so no big deal. I don't know. You can't destroy 10 targets, can't give you in good conscience. Dude, I've done way more dangerous things, but okay. Oh well. Alright, I have 9, and here's number 10. There we go. It's really not that bad. I just got kind of unlucky, like with that one that was in the middle that I missed a bunch of times. Anyways, there we go. I got the 10 targets. Yeah, you'll have no problems at all. Thank you very much. Permitted to use the spiral charge as an attack. Thanks. I guess. How to find Levias. The one at Pumpkin Landing might know. Oh, that guy. No, not Pumpkin Landing. Yeah, it is called Pumpkin Landing. I think the island. Anyway, Pumpkin Landing is the place where we had to do the whole chandelier side quest. And actually, something I really wonder is, I wonder if you can actually do this if you're still in the middle of the chandelier side quest. If he'll like be nice enough to help you with this, because I've never actually done that. Because at this point in the game, I'm always like finished with the chandelier side quest. I always do it as early as possible. So I wonder if you started it and then you could beat the game. And I'm sure if you're going for like an any percent one, you just wouldn't even take the time to get the heart piece and initiate the chandelier side quest in the first place. Anyways, I'm not really sure if I actually might want to look into that. But in my case, I've already chandelier side quest is done, and he's back in good terms with me. So I think that we're fine. So let's just come on down, and there we go. And let's see if he can say anything. The person we want to talk to is the head of Pumpkin Landing. Forgot what that guy's name is. I think his name is like I don't really remember. I can picture him though, and he's just this guy over here. And once again, he's got the little like thought bubble above his head. You look like you've got something mighty serious on your mind. Well, actually, I do have Levias. What about him? I know Levias, but I wasn't aware anything was wrong. I offered him an entire basin of my pumpkin soup. Well, that's interesting. Thunderhead has been brewing. I haven't made this year's offering. Feel horrible about it. Well, you can do it now if you want. I'll do it. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm like the only person who can get into the Thunderhead, even though I guess nobody else has really tried since I clearly opened it up. Not really sure. Anyways, he'll make the pumpkin soup, and then now we just have to figure out a way to take it to Levias. But luckily, I think we have somebody who can do that. Send for the robot. Yep, it's him. It's him here. I really wonder how the robot actually got in here. I mean, I guess he had to use the door because there's no like hole in the ceiling. At least no hole in the ceiling that I can remember. Maybe this guy can like phase through walls, or I can carry anything. Well, don't get too cocky, my boy. I mean, he really can carry anything, but I don't really know. Well, next episode, actually, he'll be carrying a bunch of stuff when I do the rest of the Gratitude Crystal side quests, and there's like 3 of them that we need Scrapper for. Anyway, he says that we have to go to a rainbow island. Actually, I'm gonna check. Is there like a hole in the ceiling? I don't think that there is. Anyways, I'll meet you in the Thunderhead on the rainbow island. That's not the right way. Alright, here we are approaching the Rainbow Island. I think a while ago I pointed out that this is one of the 4 islands that you're required to go to, and this is why. I guess now that I think about it, I guess here is also the reason that you have to go to Pumpkin Landing. So as I said, the 4 required islands to go to in order to beat the game, just any percent, are Skyloft, Isle of Songs, Pumpkin Landing, and then Rainbow Island here. And I guess this episode shows why not only do we have to go to the Rainbow Island, but also Pumpkin Landing. We only have to go to Pumpkin Landing just to get the soup. Anyways, by doing that, this guy appears. That's kind of terrifying, right? Maybe. So this is Levias, for better or for worse. He looks a little, not bright. Looks a little invalid, I guess. And, yeah, it's a boss fight, which is pretty awesome. I guess now that I think of it, this is like the 3rd boss fight, 3 episodes in a row. And the great spirit of the skies, Levias. Because last episode we did the Imprisoned 2, and the episode before that was Girahim 2, so that's kind of interesting. Anyways, to fight this boss, basically you have to use the spin dash thing into these like thingies. I'm not really sure what they're supposed to be. It's not the hardest thing to do, but apparently I'm terrible with aiming, so I might have trouble, just like literally everything else. Okay, these things, by the way, we can now actually kill if we like do a spin dash into them. Okay, and if he like touches you, you like take damage for some reason. Okay, where are they? Okay, I got the 2 front ones. Now you just have to go for the ones in the back. Get back here. Problem is he's like faster than you are, so you sort of have to like trick him into like, you have to like sort of lure him somewhere. Okay, I think I should be able to get this one. Okay, what, seriously? That didn't hit him? I'm pretty sure I like ran out of like my spin dash like as soon as I was there. By the way, you don't actually have to hit the eyeball. You just have to hit like anywhere on like this like strand thing. So you can like hit like the middle of it. Okay. The ones that like the back are harder because you have to like deal with his like tail, not just going all over the place. Move out of the way. Okay. Alright. Got one. Dang it. Alright, well at least we got 3 out of 4 done. Honestly, I just want to say I really like this boss fight. I just think it's really cool how there's like a boss fight in the sky. Also, there you go. I just showed how to kill those guys. And I don't know. I just think it's a cool boss fight in general. It's just very like atmospheric. I mean, you've got like the clouds and like it sounds like there's like thunder and everything like in the thunder. I just really think it's cool, and who you're fighting is pretty awesome as well. Okay, should get it this time. Dang it. It takes so much damage. If you do need a health refill, there's a ton of hearts back on Rainbow Island, but I don't think I've gotten to that point yet. Okay, get over here. Oh my god, he's so like annoying to like, you have to like really just figure out a way to corner him. So okay, let's like, I was doing so well at the beginning too. I got like 2 of them in like one swing, and okay, now he's really in a bad position because it's on the other side. Okay, let's come down here. Then like the thing is, I like use up all of like my boosts trying to get to, okay, I should get him this time. What? How did that miss? It like, he like moved, I guess. Oh well. Okay, get back here. Okay, got it. There we go. Got them all. So when you do that, this happens. This little guy comes out, who's kind of terrifying, to be honest. And what you have to do at this point, okay, stop hitting him, please. You're, okay, yeah, you know what? Just keep on hitting him. Just lose all of your health. Lose all of your health to like the, I took like 4 hits right there. That's so lame. Oh well, whatever. Honestly, this is more than enough HP to take down the second phase anyways. So at this point we want to skydive off and land on like this part right here, and take out your bow. My bow's already out, so whatever. Anyways, now this guy will come out, and I guess it's like the second phase or something, and it is, what's his name? This guy's name is Sight, and I guess this is basically the reason why Levias is like messed up or something. Like this is like possessing him or something. Anyways, he'll just like spit this stuff, and basically you want to like knock it back, and you want to hit basically you want to hit both of his like side wings or like side of the head or whatever. Then after that you want to hit him right in the eye, and then he'll come down, and just have fun. You can get like a ton of hits on him. The other thing that you can do is you can also just use your bow, so you can just do some. Okay, I missed. Okay, apparently I'm not very good at aiming. Honestly, I think that this is actually easier just to use this, at least for this phase. Okay, apparently not. Also, you want to like sort of like aim your sword so you can like hit it both ways. Okay, let me get. I just want to show that you can do it with your arrow also. Oh, I guess I didn't hit him. Because I didn't hit the other side. My bad. Okay, no, I just keep hitting him in the head. Whoops. Okay, let's just like wind up better. Okay, there we go. And now let's just take out my bow, and he'll. Alright, you can just like so shoot him right in the eye, and that's another way to progress to this phase. Okay, so anyway, at that point, he's just gonna like, okay, okay. And at this point, you just have to like hit his eye a bunch of times with like this stuff, either with this stuff or with an arrow, and now he'll like start like moving. So like okay, there we go. I think he'll like move over here, and he'll just like keep shooting it. And I'd suggest using like an arrow at this point, just because I think it's easier. Okay, if I could like stop missing, that would be okay. There we go. Now he's dead. Not the hardest boss, but I just think the atmosphere is pretty great. And I like how there's a boss in the sky. Like, as I said, this game has a lot of bosses that aren't just in a dungeon. I mean, there's this, and then there's also the imprisoned. I don't know. I just think it's really cool that they did something like this in general. Maybe, and the actual boss fight is pretty fun as well. So, anyways, that was the boss. Then Levias just sort of falls into the sky, and I think Link is still on his back. So Link, you might want to like jump off or something. Okay, and then everything comes nice. I guess like Levias has the power to control the weather or something. I don't really know. So at this point, the Thunderhead is all like bright and stuff. I think it's brighter than it was before the boss fight started, but I could be wrong. Was it you who brought me this most delectable cauldron of pumpkin soup? I mean, I guess it was. Most peculiar and irksome pest possessed me. I guess that's one way to word it. This guy's very proper. He doesn't want to say, well, I was possessed, and I'm sorry that I was, and it's not my fault that I was evil, but he's just like, most pesky and irksome pest possessed me. Rather pleasant name. Your parents clearly have an excellent taste in names. Actually, who are Link's parents, now that I think about it? Because, I mean, who are they in, like, this game? I'm not really sure, because, I mean, in other games, in, like, Ocarina of Time, they explain it because like they say like his parents were in like the Hylian Civil War or something, but in this game they're just not there, which is kind of strange. Oh well, maybe they're. I mean, his parents are probably like somewhere on Scoff. Maybe he just doesn't know it, or I don't really know. Maybe they're on the surface somewhere. Who knows? Anyways, he basically says, I don't know where it rests now. The goddess didn't trust me with a hint as to the Triforce's location. Clue is a song meant to be played on the harp you hold. No, the song of the hero. Okay, so we need to use a song. Somehow, the song is the key to revealing the secret. And the goddess split the song into 4 parts. Trusted 1 part to me, the other 3 to the dragons. So here's where you sort of. So this sort of tells you what you have to do now. So basically, in order to get to the Triforce, we have to learn the song of the hero. For some reason, I mean. We'll see why that's all important in a little bit. So I'm gonna go to Rainbow Island, refill my health. Look how bright everything is. It's so nice. Look how nice it is in here now. Nice and sunny. But yeah, so we have to basically find the song of the hero, and that's been split into 4 parts. One of the parts is with Levias, and the other ones are with the 3 dragons, who are basically just one of them in each of the areas. So we've already met one of the dragons. We've met Pharaon, the water dragon, but we still have not met the Elden dragon, or the Elden, who's the fire dragon, or Lineru, who is like the thunder dragon, I think. And basically what we have to do is we have to meet all of them and learn all of their parts of the song of the hero, then come back here and talk to Levias, and through him we can learn. He'll teach us the 4th part, and then we can do stuff. So basically what we have to do is we have to go back to all of these surface areas for a 3rd time and go to areas that we still haven't gone to yet, and basically get the parts of the song of the hero, which I think is pretty cool. I have to say, something I like about this game is I feel like this is like the only Zelda game that has like 3 like distinct like body parts. I'm not even sure if that makes sense, but like if you take a game like Ocarina of Time, there are sort of like 2 body parts. There's getting the like precious stones, the stones to like open up the gate of time, and then there's saving all of like the sages and like getting all of like their medallions, and then you have like Majora's Mask just has one part, which is awakening the 4 giants, beating all the temples. But this game has 3. I mean, you've got trying to find Zelda, where you go to all of the surface areas. Then getting all the sacred flames, where you go to all the surface areas again. And then now it's Song of the Hero, where you have to go to them all a 3rd time, and you have to go to basically a different location every time. I don't know. I just think that that's really cool, and I guess by that logic, it sort of makes this the longest Zelda game, which I guess is true. In terms of like speed runs, this game has the longest any percent time by actually a pretty big time. I think this game's like any percent is like a little over 5 hours, and the second longest is like under 4. So I don't know. Anyways, that's what we can do next time. But next time it is time to do basically all of these side quests that we've unlocked. At this point, I can get all of the rest of the gratitude crystals, so I'll be doing that. There's some goddess chests, and next time or the time after that, it's finally time to face my worst nightmare and do Fun Island and try to get that heart piece and rage, because that I'm gonna take forever. Anyways, yeah, I thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye and take care.